Welcome back, YouTube, to episode something something. It's in the 20s, I think. And so I'd actually like to point out, in episode 21, I started and I said, I think this is episode 15. But then I just went through and I was, combining all the clips into folders for later, to like render them out easier. And I noticed that, my most recently recorded one before this session was like episode 19, and I called episode 20 episode 15. So sorry about that. Yeah, it's just that YouTube is really far behind, and they all get kind of jumbled together. So oh well. Actually, I was gonna try out Cicero as a companion. I guess he's a good stealth one, which is cool. What are these? Oh, they are Forsworn, okay.
Someone there?
Oof.
Damn you!
See if I can just sneak my... Ooh, a leader. Oh no, a looter. Ooh, missed. Sneak attack. You know what I need to take? I have 3 perks. Can I take it right now? Where's sneak? Right here. Yeah, jeez. How I've been able to take that for so long. Wow. I've missed out on so much damage by not having that. Actually, he didn't equip my Dwarven Arrow. Oh, I guess he just didn't get a chance to. Because, like, Ooh, there's runes on the ground. Okay. Oh, you have to use magic to take them out, don't you? Ooh, Master Lock. Let's give it a try. Anyway, I don't think because I've been streaming this whole time. I don't think I mentioned it while I was recording, but I don't understand why nobody has made a cheaper Stream Deck. Because to my knowledge, a Stream Deck is essentially just a USB number pad that sends unique signals to the computer. Like the way, if you get like a laptop with a really small keyboard, or you just have like a small keyboard, whatever, you can get a USB number pad, and to my knowledge, that's essentially what a Stream Deck is. So it's like I don't understand why nobody's made a cheap one, because how much is a USB number pad? I bet you could find one for $5. And I understand that, like, it probably takes a little bit of engineering or whatever. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, so does the number pad, Like, I understand maybe it takes a little bit more, because, like, you'd have to, have, like, unique firmware or whatever. I don't know. Like, like, I guess I get why it would be a little more, but, like, nobody needs all the features of a Stream Deck. They literally just need keybinds. Like, they literally just need buttons that like, a game won't accidentally interpret as you doing something for the game.
Quite like that.
You know what I mean? Like, for example, in Fortnite, F10, for no reason, pauses the game. No reason at all. Like, it's not in the keybinds, so, like, you know what I mean? So you can't really use F10 as a hotkey, because it'll just pause the game. The left and right arrow keys in Fortnite, again, they aren't anywhere in the keybinds. But if you press left and right in the battle bus, it turns the screen. For no reason. It's not in the keybinds, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, the arrow keys aren't like an extension of the mouse, you know what I mean? Like, literally no reason for it to happen, but it just does. Like, that's what I mean. It's like, all a Stream Deck needs to be literally just a number pad that sends a unique signal to the PC that won't be accidentally interpreted by the game. It's like, I don't understand why there isn't a cheaper one. Nobody need, because I think like a regular Stream Deck, the real ones made by Elgato, I think they might like own the name Stream Deck, but you know, like basically that's what they are, or whatever. I think they have like whole like mini LED screens to like let you bind images to your keybinds and stuff. But it's like nobody need, you know, people don't need that. They literally just need buttons that the game won't use, you know? So I don't know, like I'd cough up like $50 even, you know, like $50 for like an off-brand Stream Deck that did literally that.
What was that?
And, you know what I mean? Didn't have like all the little LED screens and stuff. Hag's End. Anyway, you know, if any entrepreneurs are watching this and looking for, you know, $1 million invention or like a, you know, multi-$1,000 invention, there it is. I mean, I don't know if I'd pay $50 for it. It'd have to depend on like how well it worked, you know.
Is someone there?
Ooh.
That's the best you can
That's
do.
kind of big damage. I know I'm taking damage here. See if I can heal. No, what are you doing? Why would you do that? Anyway, yeah. You know, like, I feel like a lot of smaller streamers and YouTubers, I feel like they're kind of an untapped market. You know, because not everybody can afford to buy $600 editing software. But a lot of people could afford to cough up $30 for something that they might lose interest in, you know? And I think that's kind of the biggest barrier for most people in buying this high-end hardware, is they might not be into it 6 months later, you know? So they don't want to drop $600 on editing software and, you know, $200 on a Stream Deck and this and that, you know what I mean? Alright, 35% more damage. That's actually really big. That's the only thing. Oh no, 100% poison resistance. I think that's unique. Let me look at it. Actually, I'm not using any of the armor, am I? I don't have any of it in my inventory either. But yeah, I think 100% poison resistance, I think that's unique. Boots are exactly the same, maybe higher base armor, maybe lower weight. The cowl is definitely better. The gloves are definitely the same ability, maybe higher base armor. Anyway, yeah, I feel like smaller YouTubers and streamers are kind of an untapped market for that sort of thing. Maybe I'm wrong, you know, maybe there's a reason nobody's ever done this sort of thing, because they, you know, because, like, nobody would buy it, you know?
Is someone there?
Oh wow, it actually used all the spikes in reverse, too.
You won't get the best of me.
Ooh, Lydia. If I pull that. Nothing happened. That's weird. Anyway, yeah. For, like, you know, just editing software that's slightly more than Windows Movie Maker. you know, like it, you know, supports more file formats, better, you know, efficiency, supports multiple audio tracks, you know, because it might, well, I've never been able to get Windows Movie Maker to do most of that, you know. Slow time. Anyway, yeah, you know. And then, you know, like I said, the Stream Deck, realistically, probably up to like $50. Anything more than that, I think it'd be too much for most people. Like, you'd be, you know what I mean, you'd be venturing into territory that's already there. Ooh, chest. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I hit the ice rate.
This is the end for you.
You know what? Ooh, it didn't even knock Lydia off. Not that she would die anyway. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure one of my mods protects her. It should anyway.
No more. I yield.
79. See if I can find that hag raven. Might have landed in the water. What is that? Elven gauntlets. Potion. I doubt she had anything. Like, she was unique, but I don't think she had anything. Alright, whatever. So, how long was that? 12 minutes? And that's a really short episode. I don't really want that to be the only episode, you know? Or the only thing. Maybe I'll make the trek over there. Let's go Thieves Guild. I can't fast travel enemies are nearby. Where's the enemy? Ooh, there you are. But, yeah. Cheap software, cheap hardware. I'm gonna guess, like I said, there's maybe a reason nobody's ever done it. Maybe it's not, maybe it wouldn't be worthwhile, you know? Maybe that, you know, that whole market is just so small that there has to be a massive margin on it to be worthwhile. But I don't know. I feel like I feel like you'd open yourself up to millions more people with a cheaper, you know, thing. It's like, as it is now, the only people that are going to spend say even like $200 on editing software, for the most part, are going to be like students that need it. You know, famous YouTubers and streamers and whatever.
You have questions?
That, you know what I mean, get hundreds of thousands or millions of views. You know, like, I just feel like you could open yourself up to all the amateurs. The really low-level amateurs, you know, people like me. Or even people, you know what I mean? People between me and people with millions of subscribers. You know, like, everybody in between, basically. That would be willing to drop, you know, 40, 50 bucks, 40, even up to like 75 on video editing software that supports multiple file formats, multiple audio tracks, you know, and has the basic features like to cut clips and, you know, slow down stuff, speed up stuff, whatever, you know. And Windows Movie Maker does most of that. My biggest issue with it is that it doesn't, it seems to make stuff look worse anyway, even with the same settings as any other program. But it also doesn't support every file format. It doesn't support multiple audio tracks, like, at all, I don't think. At least not that I can find, you know? And then, like, a Stream Deck equivalent for, like, 50 bucks even, you know? So, oh, you know what would be a good idea? You good, you know, genius idea. Let's track the quest. Oh, okay, so I'm actually coming the right way. I wasn't sure. Nice. Microphones and headsets are kind of like, they've kind of already filled that role. The only thing left is like, you know, software and stuff like a stream, you know, a Stream Deck equivalent. You know, because they make $50, $60, $70 microphones that are pretty solid. They make $80 headsets that are solid, you know?
Truth is,
Are you, I feel like he's not always standing here. He's usually further.
If I walk up with you? Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess.
What if you came here as a vampire? What actually happens? Like, as a regular vampire, I mean. I know nothing happens if you're a werewolf. He's just, like, he didn't even mention it or know. Even though, like, it shows, doesn't it? Yeah, your eyes are, like, kind of that color.
You've probably killed lots of vampires, huh?
I actually haven't killed that many vampires. I'd say less than a dozen or two.
Sure, he'll take me. I hope so.
Anyway, yeah, that's enough talking about being poor. No, I'm not that poor, but, you know. Just saying. You know, like, I feel like there's just a million people like me that, you know, like would like to spend a little bit and get better stuff, but can't really justify $4, $5, $6, $8,000, you know, on something that, you know, might not be used in a year, you know. And I mean, that's how much that stuff costs. I think even like the low level editing software is like $200, like at the ground floor. And then,
Here to join the Dawnguard?
I think Stream Deck is also like $200, maybe.
Isran.
It might actually be lower, but still. It's definitely up there.
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running.
And the thing is that microphones and headphones, not only have they filled the role of having a cheap version, you know, $80 headset, $70 microphone, whatever. Not only have they filled that role already, but they're also usable if you don't stick to YouTube, you know? Like, good headphones. Anybody can appreciate some good headphones, you know? Your buddies in Discord, no matter what, they're going to appreciate your microphone. So it's like, that stuff will be usable no matter what, but $300 video editing software? Not really, you know? Stream Deck? No, like nobody, there's no use for that other than like you could bind your Discord keys to it.
Sorry.
But with Discord, you know, you don't need scene switching, you don't need this and that. Like all you need is a mute button, basically. Here to join the Dawnguard.
Got a fire.
That's enough talking about that. Whatever.
Good for you.
I said my piece.
But look around.
If you're an entrepreneur,
Not much to
that
jump
should be enough to go on.
I've only just started rebuilding the order. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back.
By the way, if you steal my idea, I'll accept payment in the form of one license for the software and one off-brand Stream Deck.
To these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the
Crossbow.
what you need.
Steel bolts, get that trash out of here. Get that trash out of my inventory. You don't need to give me a dwarven crossbow? Get that trash out of here. Get that trash. Get that trash. Regular crossbow? Regular crossbow's not actually that bad, but I want the dwarven crossbow. Upgrade a dwarven crossbow or bust.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow.
Okay. So, where is this crypt? Not that close to anything. What is that? Hall of the Vigilant? Okay, Tower of Mazark. I think I'm gonna come here, Tower of Mazark, and then I'll walk over there, and then that'll be the end of the episode, because that'll be a few minutes. So, sorry, this whole episode was me talking about, you know, business plans. Not plans, you know. I'm not gonna do it. I don't even know where to start. But yeah, like I said, if you take my ideas, I'll accept payment in the form of, like, copies. This actually won't take as long as I thought to get over here. Oh my god, they just came out of nowhere. Literally, they just spawned. Yeet. What are you guys? Oh, you're bandits. Alright, I'll destroy you. I'm down for destruction. Ooh. Polar bear. What kind of stone we got? The Lord stone. This one's garbage, I think. I mean, most of them are garbage. Let me take out the bear first. I feel like the bear should be a priority, because that'll do big damage. Ooh. What's at the top of this hill? Just another wolf, maybe? Whatever. Can ignore that. Actually, let me get on the horse again. Maybe I'll hit up the Hall of the Vigilance too, just as a location. Should I? Oh no, actually the cave's like right here. The hall is way over there. Ooh, this is a little bit tricky. Okay, I have a plan. I'm gonna have to leave the horse behind. Become ethereal. Get right up on top here.
Fine.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Alright, nice, made it. Dim Hollow Crypt. So thank you all for watching. That's going to be the end of this episode, and I will see you next time.